of her mother and President Obama. His 58-year-old aunt says Trump's accusations are bringing ridicule to her family back in Kenya. The president's aunt says when she was a girl in Kenya in 1961, the president's father, her brother, sent the family a letter announcing the birth of the future president. She says the letter came from Hawaii.
My brother was telling my mother how happy he was he had got another baby boy on the other side.
Did you see this letter?
Yes, I saw it.
Onyango says she hopes her message gets to Trump. What would you like to say to Donald Trump?
That I respect him. And I respect his wealth. But I only demand him to respect us.
What does this all mean now and in the course of history? So I want to bring in presidential historian Douglas Brinkley. He's a professor of history at Rice University. Okay, Douglas, what is Donald Trump trying to prove? Does he really believe the president may have been born outside of the United States?
Well, nobody will know really what's in Donald Trump's mind here, except it looks like he may be aiming for the White House. This is really a scoundrel's charge what Trump's doing. It's ridiculous to be calling the president of the United States a phony fall president, as Donald Trump's doing. He's been an iconic person, Trump. People right, left have liked him, laughed at him, admired his chutzpah. But to be making these kinds of allegations against the President of the United States is reprehensible, and it's despicable. One can only think that he's going after the gold ring, meaning the Republican nomination, and thinks he could use this birther issue to claim the hard right. Governor Palin, who was a darling of the right, had before kind of backed away from the birther issue. Trump seized it this past week, and you see today Governor Palin trying to say, well, thank you, Donald, for re-raising this again. This seems to be the issue that could take a candidate, in this case Donald Trump, from very low popular opinion to catapult him to the top 3 in the Republican Party.
We're talking about politics here, but this goes beyond Donald Trump's reputation in politics. Also in business, could this hurt him?
Well, yeah, I mean, you may be getting people just boycotting anything with the name Trump on it. I mean, to be calling our nation's first African-American president, making charges that he isn't born here and that you're suspicious and you're hiring private detectives on him. This smacks of the worst aspects of Pinkerton police or of McCarthyism. I don't know why Trump feels this is okay to be injecting this sort of poison into our national dialogue at this point, but it's only out of his own self-interest. And maybe in the end, Trump's always just been about Trump, not really for what's good for America. But certainly making these kind of allegations against the President of the United States is just, it's both silly and it's deeply disrespectful.
Can people distinguish Donald Trump from the GOP? Does this have repercussions for the GOP as well?
No, I think people will see this as just a Trump play. I don't think serious candidates, Mitt Romney or Governor Huckabee, would take this kind of low road that Trump appears to be taking. It's sad because Donald Trump's somebody who is in history as well one of the colorful figures. You can't write about 1980s and 90s America without Trump, but at this point of his career, when he was lurching into a kind of has-been status, he's decided to catapult himself to the front of newspapers by throwing this very discredited birther charge out there again. And it's sort of sad to watch somebody that once was so popular and such an interesting American maverick to see him take such a low political road.